All right, potential shift here. Trading like it's 2026, not 1996. So, is CNBC helping you? Let's go to the videotape.
And their income tax is like 11.5%. So you can't stick it to us everywhere. I mean, you got to sort of pick your battles. Otherwise, it's just totally and completely unfair.
What do you think it means for entrepreneurship? Obviously, California and Silicon Valley, a lot of important companies were founded and still remain headquartered there. I get the point about billionaires leaving if this does come to pass. Does it disincentivize people from starting companies, building companies before they get to that billionaire status?
Sure. I mean,
all right. Thank you for the billionaire. All right. Thank you for the interview with the billionaire who thinks that the rules are unfair. Love the Gilded Library. Love the leather green power throne. I like the giant bee in the background. Make no mistake, that stands for billionaire. It has nothing to do with his name. I don't actually know that. But look, CNBC has to produce 24 hours of content. Same with Bloomberg. That's not easy. The problem is that they are keeping you and the other viewers locked into trading narratives that aren't helpful at all. Now, don't get me wrong. CNBC is great for long-term investors. It's great for billionaires, Big B. It's good for Wall Street types, financial professionals. But is that the bulk of their audience? I doubt it. I'd say 50 to 80%. I don't really know what. They probably know of their viewers are guys like us, retail traders, right? And if you're an active trader, they're really keeping you focused on the wrong stuff, all right? What matters to an active trader? First of all, our time horizons aren't macro-based, all right? The vast majority of CNBC's content is macro predicting. What's going to happen next year? What are the economic numbers like? What's the rate cut forecast? So these macro predictions, not only are they honestly impossible to get right, they're not relevant to active traders. We trade patterns and catalysts and news flow. And CNBC does help with the news flow part, all right? I'll give them that. But you don't want to get sucked into predicting what the market is going to do 3 months from now or later this year. It doesn't help. And worse than not helping, it's a distraction from what actually matters, risk management, all right? And you will never hear about risk management on CNBC or Bloomberg or social media or Twitter, right? And make no mistake, risk management is the beating heart of this game, all right? So while 99% of trading media and trading culture is focused on predictions, and me too, I fall into the trap, right? The real game goes unnoticed and unloved and slips from people's mind, right? And it's risk management, position sizing, emotional awareness. That's the ticket, okay? So look, I love Kramer. I love Faber. I love Carl. I even like Joe Kernan a little bit, I think. They're doing their best with a 24/7 format focused on long-term investors. You just need to be aware as a retail trader that the content they produce is at best not particularly relevant and at worst a major distraction from what really matters, all right? We're active traders. Our time horizons are small. Risk management is everything, all right? Don't forget that. Protect first, profit second. Good luck, guys.